Fighter in action tonight at welterweight against Everald Williams. Eastman, let's join it in round 2.
Second round with Gilbert Eastman needing to do more. He's from Battersea, Everald Williams from Hornsey, so it's a London derby this. So far, of those 9 wins for Gilbert Eastman, 6 have come by knockout or stoppage. Last time out, he won in 99 seconds against the outclassed Sean O'Neill of Sunderland.
Well, Eastman is the sort of fighter who can not be doing a great deal and then suddenly just spring into action with some very good, clean punches. So I think Williams hasn't got to get too confident here. He's always got to keep himself nicely tucked up.
And so far here, Gilbert Eastman not looking like a real hurricane, more like a force 2 wind on the Beaufort scale.
Yes, and Williams just busying himself at long range, just trying to pick with double jabs and occasionally land with the right hand.
Now, will Eastman be stung into some significant action? So far, Williams doing pretty well.
Eastman just starting to try and pick things up. He started very, very quietly, needs to get in gear, start throwing punches, stand his ground, or try and push Williams onto the back foot. That's where he'll do better.
Certainly late clocking on for work here tonight, Eastman. But when he does let punches go, he can be quite lethal at times.
Williams just beating Eastman to the jab, and really he shouldn't do that. Eastman just being too lazy. He's got, he's taller, longer reach. He's got to use that and get that jab out.
He's starting to land with a few now, Eastman. Williams looking like he can handle himself in there, though. Doing enough so far to make it interesting, though you do feel that Eastman has got other gears to move into. Oh, he's got him with a straight jab right at the end of the round. It was nothing more than a left jab, but it had Everald Williams on the floor. Flash knockdown, no more.
Well, that just shows the power that he possesses. It was nothing more than a straight jab. I think Williams was just coming on to the punch with maybe just double the power. But he just went down very quickly from that one. That was a good, solid jab, and much better from Eastman.
And this was a surprise when it came. Yes, it was a solid jab, wasn't it?
Very solid. Really planted his feet there, turned the punch right at the end. Williams was just...
Well, the computer says that Williams has landed more punches so far. Who are we to argue with a computer, Glenn? Here's the 4th round.
We'll have a go, Ian.
But that is, I think, an indication of statistics maybe telling a lie, because at this point, Eastman does look in pretty firm control of affairs, though he was slow starting, which might explain the computer printout.
That was good. Double jab there from Eastman. Now he's getting busy. Now he's trying to put the pressure on Williams.
And he's letting go with his siding punches. And now Williams may feel as if he is caught in some kind of a hurricane.
Stop boxing, stop boxing.
Low blow warning for Williams, who gives the referee a little look as if to say, what are you talking about? He's desperately trying to deny Eastman the leverage for these shots, isn't he, here?
Yes, he's trying to keep as close as he can inside, but Eastman, for all his height, he's still managing to get a little bit of room in there to land these hooks.
Good left hook there from Williams. Just a reminder there to Eastman. But Eastman is the heavier hitter here. Now, Ian John Lewis, the referee, telling Williams he's holding as well. It's a good effort, this, though, from Everald Williams. You'd think he'd come in here with an awful lot of ring rust and maybe not too much ambition in with a guy like Gilbert Eastman, but he's given him an argument.
There's the right hand that just shows them apart. It is a good effort from Williams. He is trying to be busy, but Eastman just getting through with the cleaner, sharper punches.
Just worth assessing as you watch Gilbert Eastman in action too, how you think he might get on with Jeff McCreesh, the current British welterweight champion, because that's a fight we may be seeing not too far down the road.
Well, he's still learning, Eastman, but I am rather impressed with him. Has got a lot of talent, looks good when he puts his punches together.
Oh, big right hand, left hook, another right hand. Look at him put together this 5-punch combination. The leg splay of Williams, really impressive burst there from Eastman. Kept pouring on the lever.
Yes, that was nice, and that was class work from Eastman.
Now, he's impressive in cameos, Gilbert Eastman. There were times in that first round when he looked half asleep, and I think they may be pulling Everald Williams out of the fight. His corner man has gone over to have a chat to the referee, and they won't be talking about the weather.
Well, that's James Cook. He's very experienced himself, so he's going over. It looks like it may be still going to go on, but certainly he had to have a word with the referee over something.
So what was the conversation about, we wonder? There's that 5-punch cluster from Gilbert Eastman. Might have been more than 5, but 5 that certainly landed.
This is good work, good variety. Left hook to the body, left hook to the head, right hand over the top, followed with a left and right. That really is good punch picking there. You know, 6 or 7 punches, and that was very good variety.
Fifth round, gold trunks of Gilbert Eastman, who has this one by the scruff of the neck now, despite the bold showing here of Everald Williams. Williams would certainly put together some wins down a notch in class, fighting at this kind of level and pitch.
Yes, they took a bit of a gamble with Williams here, hoping that maybe it will pay off, but at this moment Eastman looks well in control.
Last the full 8-round distance here. Punch only hit the gloves of Eastman. Hence his little piece of showboating there. Oh, it's going to be the right hand. Desperately holding on. He was holding him round the knees, Williams there. He's got a problem, Williams. Now has he got a thumb in the eye? Something happened in there. He's dabbing away at his left eye now, Everald Williams. Now Well, they've said something in the corner. He's run away from the corner. I think James Cook, former European champion himself, is trying to pull Everald Williams out of the fight, and he's having none of it. And now the referee says, well, look, the corner's pulled you out. Sorry, chum, it's over. Controversial finish. Eastman has a stoppage victory, and I think you can say there will be a disagreement between James Cook, the trainer, and Everald Williams, the boxer.
Well, he showed signs of distress there, Everald Williams, and I think James Cook noticed that. He thought, you know, maybe his man, it's getting tough for him. I know he's very distressed now, he's depressed now, Williams, but I think that was maybe a good decision from Cook.
He is not a happy man, Everald Williams. Eastman, 10 straight wins for him. He's, I think, on his way at some point in the next 18 months, 2 years, to a British Championship chance.
Yes, he's good. He's certainly got talent. Maybe at times do a bit more, but he's very cool, and you know, he's very much still a novice. Didn't have many amateur fights, only 15. A little bit of showmanship he's learning there as well. I do believe last time he did that he broke a microphone, so this time it worked a bit better.
We've sent him the bill, don't worry.
1 minute 48 seconds of the 5th round. Williams has retired. Your winner, and still undefeated, the real Hurricane, Gilbert Eastman.
So give us your version of events.
I was going to pull him out around earlier, but the referee kind of said give him one more chance. You know, I've been around boxing long enough to know when my man was going to get beat, you know, and I knew the longer I go, Gilly was going to get stronger.
Because there's always other nights to save him for, and he's a big puncher, Gilbert Eastman.
You know, and after the first 2 rounds, yeah, I know it was only going one way.
You think he's really angry, or is he going to say, thanks a lot for getting me out of there when you get back to the dressing room?
When he calmed down and he see the cut, he's going to say, thanks a lot and pay me a bit extra.
He did.
Should have heard the argument going on out here. Only joking. Haven't heard a word, actually. Right decision?
I think so,
Trainer's
yeah.
always right anyway, Barry, of course.
No, James Cook is a seasoned pro. He's been British champion, European challenger. He's a very talented guy and a good trainer, and knows when his man's on the receiving end. He done the right thing. Eastman's a very talented prospect. Got to work on his concentration, but.
Do you like Eastman?
I do, yeah, very classy.